All right, yes, YouTube. I'm back at you again for an evening routine. And I figured that, oh my God, I'm out of breath. And I figured that, an evening routine was pretty much basically warranted after this morning. Okay, the curls, look at the curls, y'all. They still got it. Look at the curls. The curls are still juicy. And I'm too geeked. Too geeked. And this is something a lot of girls, I bet you, don't do at night. That's right. You wash your face at night. You get in the shower at night. But you don't do this at night. You just go, okay, I put this in there and I put that in there. And this is all I need. And I'm not going to do anything else. And then you wake up in the morning. You have to put water all on your hair again. And you have to layer products on your hair again. And you have to be unhappy again. And for those of you who doubt, I'm so sorry you doubt that this is what I do. But this is what I do. Because your hair, just like your skin, is a living, breathing organism. It's transitional. It has a shape one day and a shade and a shape another day. If you're not sick and suffering from something. And your skin is also transitional. So I know that a lot of you guys are really geeked to do your skin at night, but you're not too geeked to do your hair. If you have curly hair, for me, I grew up doing hair in the morning and at night. And my cousins, hopefully I'll put them in a video. We couldn't go to bed on our hair. We couldn't just lay down like some people do. We couldn't put a cap on and just, man, if you got the ponytails, then you got the ponytails that lasted all week with the hair gel and the grease and the tight ass rubber bands. And then at night, you got the ball reds clipped instead of letting them hang. You got the ball reds clipped to your head instead of letting them hang, and then you got the scarf put on. But, that's a whole nother story. And I'm going to do my nighttime hair care routine just like I did the morning. So I'm going to start with aloe vera. And it's cold because I have to keep it in the refrigerator because you can't. Oh, I was going to do something else for you guys. Hold on. I'm going to put this down and we're going to go back to the refrigerator. We're going to get a whole aloe vera leaf. Yeah, we're going to get a whole leaf of aloe vera. Because this is a treat for me because, this is one of my first, YouTube videos. This is one of my first, this is my first YouTube channel. Actually, it's my second. I tried it before and I kind of got a little disillusioned with it because it was faddish. It was like a fad and I really didn't want to be part of a fad that I knew would fade. Do you understand that I knew that it would fade because I had been through it before. I had been through it all. I had been through this disappointment, the tears, the wanting my curly hair to be big and fluffy like so many other girls. And I simply could not. I wasn't getting the results. This is the aloe vera leaf. I just kind of cut it up a little bit. And right now I'm cutting off the sides. And I think I'm going to pop it in the microwave because it's really cold and I am not about to do myself some, I don't want to shock my body. I'm not down with that. I'm not down with the skin irritation because I've been there before. I've been there with the skin irritation. I've been there with the shock, like dipping your face in cold water and shit. So nah, man, I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. I don't want it. So basically, I'm going to take these two little leaves, and you all are going to watch me do. That's my kitchen. It's so dirty. I wasn't going to show you that. But I'm going to take these two little leaves, fresh whole aloe vera leaves, which is a treat. Because guess what you can do? You can OD on this. You can do too much aloe vera, and your skin will erupt in a rash and a burn. Been there, done that. By being obsessed. Look at that. Look at that. It's hanging up. The juice of the aloe vera leaf. So basically, I just take it and I just wrap it around, man. I just roll it around, on my hair so that it gets the moisture. And there is nothing like whole leaf aloe vera moisture. That's why it's a treat to me. Because first of all, and you see that the top layer is dried out, so I'm just going to take my nails and I'm going to drag it across so I can get a little bit more of the juice up out of it. And whole leaf aloe vera this is a powerful plant. It just is. And a little piece just fell. But it's a powerful leaf. And if you use too much, it can become damaging. And you can never use too little of a plant as powerful as this. Because if this is something that can heal a wound, I'm talking deep flesh wounds with barely leaving a scar. That means it does have antimicrobial properties. It has... But your body has its own natural way of healing. And anything that gets in the way of that will cause irritation. It will cause irritation and misery. Basically, you'll be miserable. You will be totally miserable because microbial burns are different than fire burns or third degree burns or hot water burns. I think they're similar, but scarier. A lot scarier because there's no way to get it off but to wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna see if it's gonna change. And as you can see, look at that. Look at my hair, and my hair loves this moisture. Look at that. It loves, it's like more, need more. So basically, I'm just going to play with this a little bit. And I'm going to let y'all see all these little curls jumping around because it's getting it's getting all of that little moisture that it needs. I'm going to give myself a little treat too. I'll go back in here with this. And for those areas that I see that are really deprived, and y'all, this is a wooden comb. I'm so blessed to have gotten this wooden comb. I am so happy that I got some balls and went shopping online and got this wooden comb. Wooden combs, you don't have to worry about moisture transfer. With cotton, with plastic, I don't think that the moisture really returns. There's no exchange of it, I would say. But with wooden combs and brushes, there's an exchange. There's an exchange of moisture, and with things like wood, you can get lucky if it's the right kind of tree. You really can. So after I do the aloe vera, I like to go in and let's just define some of those curls a little bit more. See, it's not short. It's nice. It's a nice length. But I love the fucking shrinkage. I love it. Woo! I love the shrinkage, man. Look at that. I love it. And see, as I step into the light, my hair is a lot lighter than what it appears, because hair is, it's a living cell. It's a living organism. And this changes. It's transitional. It maintains moisture. Oh, it maintains moisture. It expels moisture. There's certain types of moisture that it will not respond to. And there's certain types of moisture that it will respond to. Like, a lot of people wonder why they're losing their hair when they use certain products. And it is because sometimes the products could be disgusting and just developed wrong. And other times it's because it's not the right type of moisture for your hair. So you have to make sure you're shopping for you and not other people. And I can detangle. And everything that comes out in this comb is meant to be out. Because that means it's knots that I didn't need. It's hair that I didn't need. And it's because of the moisture transfer, I think. It's like, you don't need this hair. You don't need that. That's going to cause knots later. Little piece of aloe vera. That's going to cause a knot to be formed in your hair later. And it's, nah. And it's just, you know, it's just going to make you unhappy. So I don't really have to detangle. And these little sections, you see this? I do not have to worry about that at all. Look at that. And it takes all the natural little naps. And it takes all the curls and it just defines. And I love it. I really do. Because without that moisture exchange, I'd have been crying a long time ago. I would have shut this video off. I would have told you I got something to do. And I would have gave up. I would have just put my little cap on. And I would have gave up. But because it's a wooden comb, and there is an exchange of moisture, and you can, you know, look at that. Now I see that there's a little piece back here that I need to get rid of. Right there. And it comes out. And it's just split ends. And with curly hair, people with curly hair, it's difficult for us to know when we're having split ends until a knot forms. And then we get mad and like, okay, this is just nasty hair. I'm gonna go put a relaxer on. And it's not nasty hair. You just don't know. You just don't know what your hair is. And you want to keep going because throughout the day, curly hair will knot up so quick. And especially when it's humid, it just loves to wrap itself around each other. But that doesn't mean you can't detangle it. That doesn't mean that it's over. It's just that means you need to use the right products and you need to have the right routine. And your hair has to know that you love it. Like on the ends, and this happens to me all the time, like the ends are getting really blonde. Really light, I would say, and I love it because it, you know, I like it. Yeah, man. And that's basically it. That's how I'm detangling. I did the aloe vera. It's soft as hell right now, and you can't tell, but it is so soft right now. It's like butter. And again, I'm gonna go in with my growth oil. Put a little bit of that on the ends. Because remember, I already have the aloe vera. And I'm going to leave that as such, y'all. This is my nighttime routine. I don't need the curly pudding. Because I'm not really worried about appearances right now. I'm basically just going to bed. I'm going to lay down, watch some more YouTube. And I want to go to bed. And it's shiny. And it's moist. I had to turn another light on. And look at that. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the edges. Let me see if I can go in with the comb again. And it's going to take time, y'all, for those curls to form. Especially if you've been using chemical relaxers or anything. It's going to take time. It's going to take time for those curls to say, okay, I'm going to stick around. I'm going to love my brothers and sisters. And, you know, And basically that's what it's going to take. But I still have to pin my hair back because I gotta wash my face. This is my nighttime routine, which is very much so like my daytime routine. There's no different. But one thing I want to do before I wash my face is I want to put some whole fresh aloe vera on. I'm gonna give my face a little wash down of aloe vera. And I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit. And I'm gonna do this first. Give me some micellar water. This is just 360. Because like I said, aloe vera is a very powerful plant. Okay, so I already started making this little juices, and I'm just going to rub it over my skin. Whoa, it's cold. And then so you could go grab shit off the shelf. And a lot of people are using like 20 or different products on their skin in one day. A 10-step routine of different products from different companies. And they're not using the same formulation. So basically, I'm just going to go in with the aloe vera. And I'm going to let that sit on. Look at that. Look at the soapiness. Oh, I love it. And see, there's nothing else on my skin. There's nothing else on my hair but the aloe vera. And that doesn't mean that there's the presence of anything sickening. It's just that it's cleaning. Aloe vera has a natural way of dealing with your hair. It has a natural way of dealing with your skin. And it's a miracle. It's a miracle plant in itself. And I just love it. And I haven't put an ounce of soap on my face. Not an ounce. But I have some scarring that I want to deal with. I have some issues with hyperpigmentation I want to deal with. And I am not going to go and grab a million products off the shelves and put all this at risk. I'm just not going to do it. Because this is my face. This is my presentation to the world. And trust and believe people. When people see you and you have scars, they wonder what happened to you. You know, how do you have that scar? And when you have acne, I was sitting on the bus and I just had acne. And this woman, she looked at me and she says, "Oh, honey, you're such a pretty girl. But you've got to do more. You know, there are products out there that you can use." And I looked at her and I said, "Lady," I said, "I'd rather suffer than go out there and use bleaching creams. Literally bleaching creams to deal with whatever this is." Because I was hiding, freckles under all this too. So basically, she says, she told me to use cocoa butter. Just start off with cocoa butter. And I went and got me a little stick of cocoa butter and I just put that on every day. And cocoa butter in itself is also a natural healing butter. But you all don't want to hear that. You want to go out there and buy these expensive products that do not deal with the natural pH of your body. And what is this? My camera is fudging up right now and I'm trying to figure out why or what's going on with it. Oh, it's a transition. And basically, I'm loving my hair right now. I love it. Look at my hair. It's gorgeous. The curls are saying, "Okay, I love you. I love you now. Let's hug. Let's get together." And right now the aloe vera is drying up and, it's probably taking out a lot of the impurities that I had gathered on it during the day. I mean, I didn't do basically anything today but check the mail and feed my cat. But it's drying up in certain areas. And to me, when it dries up quick like that, my skin needed that moisture. It really needed it. But back to the conversation. I want you all to be careful about what you're putting on your skin for the sake of fad. Now, when I was younger, I was all for it. But for me, it was like glitter. It was makeup. And I did pay the price. I did get acne. And I did get scarring. But there was nothing like that one time when you had that bomb-ass makeup job and you had the eyeshadow and the lipstick on in the right place and you took that bomb-ass picture just to say, this was me at a rave at 16. This is me hanging out with my girls. But as you get older, and you realize afterwards you pay for it, and as you get older, you want better skin. You want to look better, you want to feel better, because they're I'm not saying that I'm jealous of any young people, but you realize that some people have that naturally beautiful skin. I'm just kidding. So that you never had. And I've seen girls like that at my school who were gorgeous, beautiful. And I'd be like, I just stare at someone like, that is not fair. And I would just be like, that is just not fair. And and I internalized it and everything, and then I hated myself for a long time. But then as I got older, there were more options, and I started investigating more options. And before I started putting shit on my skin, I started seeing YouTube videos where people's skin had basically erupted into these huge burns and subdermal burns and subdermal scarring that would literally cave their skin in and cause craters. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it easy. So I went to my dermatologist, and I'm trying to figure out the name of the acne treatment that you get that basically kills acne, but you can't take it. Accutane. Yeah. Basically, after I had my last kid, which was just only have two, I did the Accutane, and I haven't had a serious breakout since then. I mean, I had pustules on my skin, and now basically, I wish I was one of those pretty girls. I do. That never had a breakout, that never had anything going on with their skin, but I wasn't that lucky. I wasn't. And what was I talking? Oh, Accutane. So basically, took the Accutane, and months while I was taking the Accutane, I thought I was it. I thought I was the stuff, because it took the scarring off. I mean, my skin was glowing, but at the same time, you had to think that this was something that could literally kill and deform your fetus. So I was like, I'm going to enjoy this little moment, and that's all I'm going to do. And so I said, I haven't been on Accutane for years. I haven't had a breakout, but at the same time, my skin has not glowed since then. So the doctor was like, basically, now that you're doing this, go have some fun with some stuff that you can find on the shelves. And he said, basically, stay away from the acne products, but go gravitate towards the skin, the stuff that's going to help your skin glow, the anti-aging, and things like that. So basically, I don't have to worry about acne products. I just want those products that's gonna give me that glow. I want those products that's gonna make my skin shine, and so I was pretty much pleased with that. I was like, oh, thank you, no more acne, and I have not had a breakout since then. But now it's about time for me to wash this off, because a lot of the aloe vera has dried up and is starting to get a little irritated, a little itchy, in these areas right here. Like, it's itchy right here, it's itchy right here, it's itchy right here. So basically, I'm going to take that as a sign to basically wash it off. But I am not, where is it? I am not going to use my hemp cleanser right now. I am basically looking for my La Roche-Posay. Okay. Which I can't find. I don't know why it's not in here. So I'm going to go in with something I said I wasn't going to use. The apple, but I'm not going to use this. This is my daughter's facial cleanser. I'm basically looking for mine, and I can't find it. All right. Oh, here it is. I'm back. I'm going to use the La Roche-Posay. This is the Toleriane Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. Toleriane Toleraine. Toleraine for normal to dry skin. And I didn't have to use any oily skin products anymore after using the Accutane either. So let me just wash my face real quick. I'll be right back. And I'm going to talk to you guys while I do this. Because this is, ooh. Okay, this is another thing about, I knew it, about the aloe vera that I love. Okay, you see how it dried up? But once it's activated with water, it's milky. It's really milky. Don't get any in your eye. But it's really milky. Watch this. Look at that. Oh my God. And it's like reactivated. So, okay, here we go. So this is the La Roche-Posay. And I'm going to go in so that it breaks down the aloe. That's why I wish I had one of those brushes. And the water is not, it's not very hot. It's not too cold. And right now, my skin, as I'm washing it off, feels awesome. It feels absolutely awesome. Look at that. Oh. And again, I'm gentle with their hairline, baby, because I love mine. I love my hairline. And trust me and believe, I was there when it was bald. Look at this. This is all growing back. This is all growing back from me wrapping towels around it and snatching them off and putting shit on it to hold it taut. Don't be scared to get those baby hairs, because how do you think that some of your hairs become so fine and cute and silky? Right, from you washing them. And that aloe vera is still holding up, y'all. It's just so pretty. And I'm going to use a toner right now, because earlier I didn't use one. And right now I'm just figuring out which one I should use. Okay. So basically I have my cellular water, and I have how do, but I don't see that anywhere. I really don't. So I'm going to use my cellular water. Basically. Just going to use it on my skin. Okay. So, here I go. And I don't want, but you know what? I feel safe using the micellar water, and I'll tell you why. You guys should know why. It's a botanical. Botanicals, oh my God, are you kidding me? You can drink it, basically. You can drink botanicals because it's made out of plants. All plants that we're exposed to daily. It has no chemical mixture in it. And that's why it's called micellar water. There's a little irritation, but I'm basically sure it's because of me pulling on my skin, which is why I try to remind myself not to do it, which is why I don't like these damn toning pads. I basically have to remind myself not to pull my skin because the skin on your face is thinner than all the rest of the skin around your body. So, basically, I hate it. And I should know not to do it. And I have not pulled my skin since I just did it because I think I made this video. And right now, I'm going to use Shea Moisture's 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration overnight face oil. And this is overnight. And to me, why overnight creams are different than day creams is because they're gentler. They're more soothing. They're going to protect you against the fabrics on your pillow. Um, because a lot of people who, a lot of, I'm going to say women because I don't know what a lot of men do overnight, but a lot of women realize that, that they were sleeping on their pillowcases and it was irritating their skin, and they started using oils. And if you put enough oil on your skin at night, it will protect you against scratches and shit. It'll protect you against the scratches and everything that you can get from your pillowcases and things like that. So that's it, you guys. Again, a short, non-complicated skin routine with popular products, but not a mixture. Not a mixture, not a terrible mixture of products. And I'm mixing the natural with the drugstore. Because, let me think. Let me give you guys a reason for that. For plants like aloe vera that are still in nature. You know, those resources that are still readily available to the average consumer. Usually big companies would snatch that shit up. They would snatch aloe vera plants up. They would snatch agave plants up. They would grab so many things, natural ingredients, natural plants, and we would be robbed of the experience of having the real healing effects of aloe vera. Look at my skin. I'm glowing. My skin is so cool. It's breathing, it's transitioning, and I love it. Now just think if we had to depend on store-bought brands in order to bring us that effect. And they would never be able to bring it to us. To be honest with you, I don't think that they would. I'm hoping to get rid of these scars right here soon. Because they're not freckles, they're scars. And I want to do away with them. But again, YouTube, it takes 30 days to break a bad habit. It also takes 30 days to form a new, more positive, more productive behavior. So let's all practice believing in ourselves and our choices. Peace.